This blueprint will change your website forever. So let's jump into it. I've got a whole blueprint here on how you can optimize your website so you build trust on the website and convert the leads for you. So first of all, a quick summary of what we're going to discuss. First, the landing page where you send the traffic from Google Ads, the phone number, form on the website speed, mobile optimization, on-page trust, and distractions on the website, message mismatch on the actual landing page, follow-up experience, and tracking and measurement. So let's jump into it. So the first one is landing page. So this is the page where they click your ad, and from your ad they land on your landing page, the website. So this is the first thing they see. So if your landing page doesn't say what the ad says, it doesn't correlate, then they are just going to be confused and bounce. Then you paid for that click and they just bounce. For example, you can't have a page about, let's say, roofing and your ads talking about window installation. It doesn't correlate. So make sure your website's headline and message correlates with your ads message. So it goes hand in hand. So use real photos of your work, not generic. They can feel AI. They are tired of AI. They want a real person. You can have old photos or not as high quality photos, but people will trust it more. People can see those clear, perfect photos from a mile away that it is fake. So display your phone number above the fold. Email, make it as frictionless as possible to get in contact with you. The first 5 seconds determine whether a visitor stays or leaves. So it's same as meeting a person. Your first impression matters the most, the first 5 seconds. Same with your website. So you are not there to represent yourself when they click the ad. So your website is there in your place 24/7, and that is the important thing. And if people are confused, they just bounce. Second thing, phone number on mobile. So one of the most important things is people are going through your website, checking you out, and then at any time they want to call you. And that is why we have the call button here at the top, and we make this header sticky. So when they scroll down, the header stays there and they can call you at any time that they want. Third, the form. Make it as frictionless as possible. Don't ask 10 questions. Don't do it, because you can get that information after you have called them. So make it as easy to get in contact with you and then get that information, where the address is, so those type of things. Just ask for name, phone number, and email. The reason is so if they don't answer their emails, you can call them. So use both. And then speed. Website speed is crucial because people are not going to wait. If I click an ad and I'm sitting here for 10 seconds, but I'm not going to sit here for 10 seconds. That's the thing. I'm just going to bounce. So you need a fast website. So if I want to click on your landing page or your ad, it needs to load in an instant. And how you do it is through your hosting. So I personally use A2 Hosting because they have turbo service, they have great customer support, and that is the foundation of your website speed. Number 5, mobile. So 90% of website visitors are coming from mobile. So that's why it's super important to optimize your mobile design first, because only 10% of people are going to see this. 90% of people are going to see this, and most of the website developers only optimize for desktop. And on-page trust. If people don't trust you, they are not going to convert. It's as simple as that. So your website isn't just to learn more about you. It's to build trust with you. They don't want a long story about your history or whatever. They want to know you are the real deal and you are going to deliver the service that they want. Repair their roof. Because that's a very important thing. That's their house. They spend years paying it off. They are getting someone to repair it. It's $10,000-$20,000, and they are not going to choose anyone. That's why building trust on your website is crucial, and building trust on mobile is also. Like I said, first 5 seconds is very important. So build trust when they land on the site before they even scroll down. Number 7, remove any distractions. Make it as frictionless as possible. For every step you include in your process, you have a 50% decrease in lead conversions. I know, the quality may go up because, you make it more friction, but there is a point where you start losing people, because if I want to repair a roof, I go on Google, I just want to fill three things in and get in contact with you guys, or just click a WhatsApp button and get in contact. Not 10 questions, where I am, zip code, what's my problem, insurance, those type of things. You can get that on the phone. So remember, 50% decrease in conversion. Message mismatch, I have explained this. Just correlate what your ad says on your landing page. So if it is about roofing, make your landing page about roofing. With that said, also with every service you do and every area you serve, create a page for each. For example, let's say you have gutter repairs and roofing. So each one would get its own page. Roofing would get its own page, and gutter repair would also get its own page in the specific areas. This is just for message mismatch and SEO and all those little things, because people don't want to be confused. Last thing is follow-up experience. A lot of the time people are busy. If they don't get in contact the first time, it's okay. For example, let's say I am in the kitchen and I'm busy getting in contact with you guys, but I get busy. Let's say someone starts talking to me and I forget to fill in the form, or forget to call you guys. And that is where your CRM comes in place, where it can follow up for you automatically. So what you do is you use GoILevel, you build the forms in GoILevel, and you just connect it on your WordPress website. So it's not that difficult, but I prefer you use someone that can do it for you, since you need to have experience in GoILevel and WordPress. But yeah, people are busy. So if you have all these 9 steps on your website, then you would crush it, because this is the blueprint that I use for all my clients. In summary, you need to build trust on your website, and you need to make it as frictionless as possible to convert the actual leads on your website. Thank you for watching.